I'm in front of the class right now. Hello, see me? Hello, good evening. How are we doing? I'm loving this energy. My name is Professor Yvonne English. I'm the Executive Director of the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation here at Grove City College, which serves all majors, and you'll see that tonight. Something special about this event, actually we have a couple of special things. The first one is, this is our first in-person competition in 2 years. So it's so good to see you all, be in the room. It's amazing. And a special welcome to our online viewers. So let's say hi to them. Hello, our families and live streamers. This is also the 15th anniversary of this competition. And as I understand, Ms. Bashu, was it called something else in the beginning?
Elevator speech.
The elevator speech competition. I know, ouch, right? In the beginning, 15 years ago, fewer than 30 participants. And we have now grown to the point where this year we had 130 participants from 23 different majors. So that's pretty exciting. Once we had 130 students actually entered the competition, someone had to do the work of figuring out who would be here tonight as the finalists. And we had 75 reviewers give generously of their time. I know some of them are watching, some of them are probably here. So thank you so much for spending the time to do this for our students. So of the 23 majors that entered the competition, so go ahead and find your major up there if it's up there, 10 remain. So hopefully your major's represented. If not, pick a new one. And I want to thank our sponsor. Beans on Broad is our marquee sponsor, as well as the Grove City Foundation, which gives a special award that you'll find out about just a little later in the competition. So without these sponsors, we have a competition, but you'd be competing for pride, not prize. So we are very happy that we have these financial sponsors. And a special thank you for our judges who are joining us tonight, and I'll have them just wave to you one by one. So Colleen Albright is the Chief Operating Officer of Right Management, the Great Lakes region, so thank you, Colleen. John Henney is the President and owner of Henney Jewelers. Thank you, John. And Dane Mosgrove, Supervisor of Cooper Tire and Rubber Company. So thank you all for being with us. We appreciate it. We also had a judge from the Grove City Foundation. You're going to see a video from her. She couldn't be here with us tonight during POW. So the final judge of this competition, oh, here's Doreen, will be you. So you're going to get a chance. Oh, I actually see fingers going. I love it. So you're going to get a chance to vote for your fan favorite. So pay attention. And then what's going to happen is I'll show you a QR code. You'll go to an online instructions, and it'll tell you how to text to vote. So at home, don't worry, we've got you covered. You're going to be able to vote as well. So how's it going to happen? So tonight we have two categories. We have the social category, and then we're going to roll into the commercial category. Students only have 2 minutes to pitch. That's really quick. And Emma, sweet Emma, you're going to have to yell. So you're ready for this, right? It is a hard stop at 2 minutes. So without further ado, do we feel like we're ready? Yeah, you were born for this, right? So what's going to happen is we're going to start with social enterprise. I'll put a slide up with your name. We'll get you situated. And then when you start talking is when the timer will start. Then what happens, contestants, just so you know, I'm going to switch the slide. We're going to give the judges just a little bit of time. When I get the all clear from them, I'll tell you that it's start when ready, and we'll go from there. Sound good? All right, good luck to everyone. We're so proud of you.
Hi. My name is Emma Whiteford, and my idea is Broken Light. I am ugly. I am fat. I am unloved. I am forgotten. I am unnecessary. These are the lies 80% of women believe. And we've all heard the responses of, you are enough, you deserve the best, you can heal your own brokenness and make your own beautiful. But this identity battle is a tragic pandemic being treated with a false cure. That's because the self-love movement of today, largely encountered through social media and championed by the very society causing the issue, is putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound. I have personally witnessed the false gospel of self-love fuel the struggles of anxiety and low self-esteem in the lives of girls that I have mentored. Therefore, Broken Light would be a business with the mission of redeeming the self-love movement by grounding it in gospel truth. It would start with a bracelet, made of braided rope and adorned with sea glass. But this lovely bracelet is more than meets the eye because every component has been intentionally crafted to proclaim the message of redemption. And it's not like other movements, because it doesn't just start and end with a cause and a connection. And just as the broken glass has been reshaped for a beautiful purpose, so are broken lives transformed to overflow with beauty. Thus, this is a movement to mentorship, and with every bracelet is attached a unique code that grants access to an online community. This Broken Light community, 100% fueled by the profits of the bracelets and designed for girls 12 to 16 years of age, would network with churches to create a unified platform for posting carefully reviewed affirmations that cite scripture and teaching about the biblical model for identity. And it would lead to giving young girls face-to-face opportunities to be mentored by strong women of faith who have been thoroughly trained to speak into these identity battles. It starts with a bracelet that makes a statement and leads to fellowship that changes lives. And this is Broken Light, redeeming who and whose we are. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gus Minato.
Just wait till I'll give you the go-ahead.
Okay.
You'll still be Gus Minato. Just take a moment.
I remember my name.
You nailed that.
Should have stayed down there.
You're a cautionary tale now, Gus. Judges, are we ready? All right, when you're ready, Gus.
All right. Hi, I'm Gus Minato, founder of Vibe. I, like 2 out of 10 people in this room, have ADHD. I, however, don't believe it's a disability, but rather a superpower when you're pursuing the things that you're interested in. When you're not, I do agree it's just super annoying. When I was first diagnosed, I found that a lot of people were looking for natural ways to combat ADHD, and I came to find out that was for a very good reason. Both the sides of the medication, Adderall and Ritalin, are considered by the FDA to be regulated speed. Both are psychoactive, both are addictive, and both are no joke. After just a month of taking one of these drugs, I almost died and missed an entire year of school. And they give those drugs to 9-year-olds. What Vibe has done is we've created blue light glasses with 2 functions. One is that the glasses themselves emit a small, tiny, discrete vibration in order to grip the attention of those with ADHD. And the MEP did a series of studies finding that in fact vibrations do significantly help those with ADHD focus. The second function is that the blue light glasses case comes equipped with a speaker and built-in soundtracks for alone study time. These soundtracks are 8D sounds and binaural beats, both of which help transition a person with ADHD's brain from the theta brainwave, which is the creative one, to the alpha brainwave, which is the focus one. And then upon purchase, the consumer will be given 2 options. They can either donate a pair of these glasses to a pediatrician to be given to a child, or they can use the cost of manufacturing to further help understand and explore the superpower that is attention hyperdeficit disorder. Investors, I encourage you to go with Gus, help others focus, and invest in my product. It's a vibe.
Note for next year, add Jeopardy soundtrack or something, you think?
My name is Logan Richardson, and my idea is Code Purpose. Last year, 2 classmates and I created a piece of software totaling over 5,000 lines of code. Today, unfortunately, that code sits unused, and this is the common fate of most coding projects. Imagine if there was a way to connect all of the people writing software with organizations in need of software. In the US alone, there are more than 1.5 million nonprofits, the vast majority of which are heavily reliant on their software to do their important work. Code Purpose provides a platform that allows organizations to list their software needs, which will then be sorted by coding language, difficulty, and skill area. This connects organizations with developers looking to gain experience, education, or just something meaningful to work on. Code Purpose will also feature a leaderboard that ranks top contributors. This provides not only a fun incentive, but a way for developers to get noticed by employers. There are numerous ways that Code Purpose could generate funds, such as providing an add-on service that would professionally verify the quality of the code being submitted, running ads, generating fees to colleges that could use Code Purpose to generate assignments, or minimal listing fees for organizations. Having been a computer science student for the past 6 years and currently working as a freelance software developer, I believe I'm the ideal person to put this idea into action. Code Purpose. Write code, do good.
Hi, everyone. Wait. Oh, sorry. I just got excited.
I know, I love it, Jen.
Hi, everyone. My name is Molly McCommons. My idea is called Kids 2, which is a nonprofit that gives child abuse survivors a voice that I wished I had growing up. Growing up, I lived in fear due to the abusive nature of my biological father. I feared for my mom, who was often on the receiving end of his violent rages. I feared for my sisters, who I watched as a man who was supposed to love them chip away at their self-worth. And I feared for myself and for the shell of a person I'd become. When my mom filed for divorce, we thought we were free from my father. But then the courts ordered visitations. The court system didn't care that my father wanted to hurt us. The system failed us. And this is all too common for child abuse survivors who are often too young to advocate for themselves. And those that do speak up are silenced. Kids 2 will use a two-pronged approach to change the conversation. First, we will offer online training services that educate court officials and families of survivors. We will work with other nonprofit organizations and government officials to hold court officials accountable and to make sure that families know their rights within the court system. Second, we will use our social media platform to address other issues that survivors face, like the lack of mental health resources and the stigma of abuse. Our platform will be a safe and inclusive environment for survivors that will spread messages of positivity and hope. As a future lawyer, I hope that one day that Kids 2 will be the change that our society desperately needs. And with your help, Kids 2 can change the conversation by giving kids a voice.
Hello, my name is Oliver Schwartz, and I'd like to introduce you to my idea for a nonprofit organization called Culinary Corrections Company. Did you know that many prisons in the U.S. serve meals that cost as little as $1.30 to 15 cents to make? Now, what kind of meal do you think can be provided with just 15 cents? These meals tend to be high in sugar, lack nutrition, and are sometimes spoiled or contaminated. In 2017, the CDC determined prisoners are 6.4 times more likely to become sick from spoiled or contaminated food than those not in prison. Now, as a result of their poor quality meals, prisoners get put on government health care, which ends up costing more taxpayer money than if higher quality food was served to begin with. In fact, according to a 2017 analysis, after staffing, healthcare is the public prison system's largest expense. So how do we solve this issue? This is where Culinary Corrections Company would come in. The company would be contracted as the provider of food for a prison. It would then source fresh food from local farms. Culinary Corrections Company would also implement a head chef at the prison to teach prisoners how to cook quality meals from quality ingredients. Now, although it hasn't happened much, there are some prisons that have sourced food from local farms, and it has in fact worked. It improved the prison's food and has supported local farmers. The goal of Culinary Corrections Company is to make this happen on a much larger scale. Now, the overall result of the company's services would be prisons that serve quality, locally sourced meals, prisoners learning culinary skills, small local farms receiving business, and less prisoners on government health care, resulting in less taxpayer money being spent. Thank you.
I'll just stand up here.
This guy. You ready? Good evening, everyone. My name is Peter Judge, and my idea is Mosquitocide, which is a for-profit social enterprise. I'm here to stop the world's deadliest creature, mosquitoes. I'm here to create bite-free lives. Now, growing up, I was always the one who was bitten countless times by mosquitoes. And my parents would buy those mosquito traps that would barely kill any mosquitoes and mostly kill bugs that are good for our environment. Now, as bad as mosquitoes are in the US, they are exponentially worse in places like South America or Africa, where a single bite could be the difference between life and death. In fact, the World Health Organization reports that each year, 700 million people contract diseases from mosquitoes, resulting in over 1 million deaths each year. My hope with Mosquitocide is to reduce this number. The problem is, modern mosquito traps use CO2 and light to kill mosquitoes. The problem with this is that it attracts a whole assortment of bugs, including the ones that are good for our environment, while barely killing any mosquitoes. So what will make Mosquitocide's products so special? Well, we will sell traps that only appeal to mosquitoes by mimicking humans through our CO2, heat, acidic volatiles, and our skin. Because mosquitoes, believe it or not, taste our skin before they bite us. Our traps are large, thin, rectangular boxes that release the chemicals mentioned to attract mosquitoes, have a skin-mimicking membrane on top, and a poison inside. So when mosquitoes go to drink from the top, they end up dying. Financially speaking, my plan is to sell our traps domestically in states and funnel the profits towards research and donating our traps to locations in Africa and South America to reduce mosquito populations. I hope you can join me to save and create bite-free lives. Thank you.
We'll take a moment for the judges to wrap up, and then we will switch to the commercial category.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Drake Muir, and my idea is Allergy Stick. For most people, eating a peanut is healthy and nutritious. A typical PBJ is your school lunch. For me, not so much. When I was 6 years old, my family and friends were at a restaurant eating, and I consumed a peanut from a cross-contaminant. My hands started to itch, my tongue and eyes were swollen shut. I couldn't even breathe. I was going into anaphylactic shock. I was then rushed to the hospital where I was given a dose of an EpiPen. The entire experience was very traumatic for myself and my family. When I looked back at the experience, I thought, what could be done to prevent this from happening? Insert Allergy Stick. Allergy Stick is a small, portable, pen-sized device that can be used to prevent cross-contamination of an allergen. You simply take the pen, rub it along the food, and enzymes within the pen will react in 5 to 10 minutes, turning red to determine if an allergen has been contaminated. Once used, a detachable tip detaches and can be thrown in the garbage. You then detach the tip, a new tip, and put it on the portable reading device. The science for this product already exists. It just has to be produced and packaged at a consumer level. 3 million Americans are afflicted with a peanut allergy. Let's stick it to allergies.
There's nothing more frustrating than showing up to play music at an event and realizing you left your capo at home. I would know because this has happened to me many times. In order to solve this issue that I've experienced, I created Keep Your Capo. If you're unfamiliar with what a guitar capo is, it's a simple, small device that musicians use to change the key of a song they're playing in. By placing a capo up the neck of your guitar, and therefore shortening the guitar strings, you increase the pitch of your song and can play a song in any key while still playing simple chords. Capos are great and almost all guitarists use them, but the way that they're currently being produced leaves them viable to loss and does not tailor the needs that musicians have. Keep Your Capo solves this solution simply. Keep Your Capo is a capo that's permanently built into the framework of your guitar. Keep Your Capo slides up and down the guitar neck on a permanent track so it's always there when you need it, and when you don't need it, you can simply store it above the highest fret on your guitar, and it can retract into the body of the guitar itself. Keep Your Capo would work better than current capos because current capos stored on the top of your guitar don't fit in any standard guitar cases, and keeping a capo on the strings can actually cause damage to the guitar frets. Keep Your Capo would work best as a partnership with already existing guitar manufacturers like Taylor, Martin, and Yamaha, who would buy my product and then sell their guitars with my product installed to their already established clientele. Keep Your Capo is a simple solution to a common problem because with Keep Your Capo, you never have to worry about losing your capo ever again. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Maddie Fry and my business is Greener Packaging. Every time you receive a package in the mail, there's always plastic surrounding the product to keep it clean and protected. But what do you do with this plastic once you open it? You throw it away where it accumulates in landfills. When you consider one package, this may seem like a small amount of plastic, but when you think about all of the packages that are delivered worldwide every day, this adds up fast. According to the EPA, in 2018, U.S. landfills received 27 million tons of plastic. My business produces biodegradable packaging products made from the casein protein in cow's milk. This protein can be turned into a thin film, which can be used to produce air packaging pillows that will protect products during shipping and transport. My business will help to solve the plastic waste problem while also supporting local dairy farms who have an excess of milk that they can't sell. Growing up around my aunt and uncle's dairy farm, I've spent many summers working on the farm, and I showed in 4-H with their cows for 8 years. Through my experiences, I've seen firsthand just how incredibly difficult it is to make a living in this industry, even for the most dedicated and hardworking farmers. The U.S. Farm Bureau notes that the U.S. has lost more than half of its registered dairy farms since 2003. My business will buy the milk required to produce these air packaging pillows from these local dairies, providing them with another source of income. As a junior biology major with a passion for the environment and sustainability for farmers, I'm confident that greener packaging is a great way to utilize existing technology to produce biodegradable air packaging pillows. In the future, I hope to expand my business to a wider variety of products, including individually wrapped foods that use a large amount of single-use plastic. I'm confident that there are greener pastures with greener packaging. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mark Wilhelm and my company is Epilet. My brother is one of over 3 million Americans dealing with epilepsy. He has had epilepsy since he was a child and has been a constant fear and threat for his life. However, thanks to modern medicine, he is able to keep his seizures under control. But what about for those who cannot? Seizures can come at almost any time, and for those inexperienced with how to detect them or not on the correct medication, this can be a nightmare. Let me introduce you to Epilet. Epilet is a discrete safety system for those dealing with epilepsy. Epilet will produce bracelets with implemented biosensors, like those found in most smartwatches. These will detect body movements, heart rate, pulse, and other critical bodily functions typically associated with epilepsy. If anomalies are detected, the wearer will be alerted and suggest to get to any sort of safe environment that they can if an epileptic episode should occur. If multiple anomalies are detected, a list of predetermined contacts by the wearer will be alerted. Depending upon the severity of the episode, health professionals will also be alerted with an exact location of the device. This safety system will serve to give those dealing with epilepsy that extra layer of safety. For loved ones of individuals dealing with epilepsy, there is an extra bit of confidence. Epilet's integrated GPS system, allowing for a loved one or caretaker to download an app showing exactly where the wearer is, just in case. Epilet is unlike anything else in the market, either in design or ease of use. Epilet will not be exclusive. Pricing will be competitive but affordable. The hope of this product is to reach as many Americans as possible, regardless of social status. Epilet will be a boon for many Americans and their loved ones. So don't choose uncertainty. Choose Epilet. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Mia White, and I am so excited to share my business idea with you today. Art has been one of the biggest parts of my life since I can remember, and what more personal art form is there than a tattoo? My company is called Divine Creation, Art Set Apart, and our mission is to provide a better, safer, and more comfortable tattoo experience for every client. One of the biggest issues in the tattoo industry today is improper training. This can lead to an overly painful tattoo experience, risk for infection, and poorly done artwork. I plan to change this. Divine Creation is a tattoo studio that might put you in mind of a doctor's office or a medical spa, providing the most comfortable and sanitary environment for all of our clients. We will also offer our own apprenticeship program. Tattoo apprenticeships can cost up to $10,000 out of pocket, and many artists can't afford this and they just begin tattooing on real skin. This is especially scary because in the state of Pennsylvania, there is no requirement for certification or licensing for a tattoo artist. This means that right now, I could begin tattooing out of my dorm room and it would be perfectly legal. This is a terrifying problem. Divine Creation will offer financial aid. If you can get a loan for college or cosmetology school, why not for a tattoo apprenticeship? This is a huge, huge deal, and it will encourage them to follow through with their apprenticeship so that they are properly trained. We will offer fantastic job placement and even offer a position at Divine Creation Tattoo Studios to the best of every class. I plan to start this locally, and then I will proof it in the general area, and finally take it to other states so that everybody has access to a quality tattoo studio that they can trust. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Micah Fazekas, and I am the creator of Speed Swipe. Owning a gas station can be a tough business. The margins on selling gasoline are razor thin. But if we can entice customers inside for a Gatorade or an overpriced candy bar, then everyone is happy. The challenge is getting the customer to come inside and swipe their credit card for yet another purchase. Imagine that while the customer is pumping gas, a vending machine sits within the gas pump. The customer has already swiped their card, and all they have to do is push a button to enjoy a Snickers bar and wash it down with a Red Bull. The 3 minutes of pumping gas can feel like an eternity, which gives Speed Swipe the perfect opportunity to provide customers with ultra-easy access to convenience store products like candy and canned soft drinks. In the past decade, the marketplace has exploded with recurring revenue business models. Manufacturers and retailers are looking for every opportunity to sell a subscription model for their products and services. This is why we've reached out to gas pump manufacturers. This relationship accelerates the Speed Swipe product to market as it allows us to integrate into the payment system electronics and also into the vandal-resistant pumping enclosure. This relationship also offers to gas pump manufacturers an opportunity to realize a recurring revenue share in addition to pump hardware sales. Speed Swipe is unlike other vending machines you see. There are over 8 billion refuels across the globe every year. And if we could sell a $2 product in just 1% of these opportunities, that is an elegant path to over $160 million of revenue. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Shelton Brower, and my product name is H2 Only. Public education and the view of public education have been on a steady decline for years. A Gallup poll released in 2021 tells us that less than 28% of public schooling Americans believe their child is receiving adequate education. As a result of this, these parents are seeking an alternative, and they found it in homeschooling. A U.S. 2020 census tells us that the number of homeschooling families has doubled in just the year 2020. But there's a problem. The moment these new homeschooling families sit down to begin researching how to start homeschooling, they are confronted with an absolute tidal wave of choices. Thousands of choices ranging from which curriculum to choose, all the way to which extracurricular activities to have their children involved in. This has overwhelmed and confused many parents and left them simply throwing their hands up in the air and saying, there's so many options, I don't even know where to start. And ladies and gentlemen, that is why I would like to introduce to you H2 Only. H2O, water, it's essential to life. H2 Only, or Homeschool Help Only, is essential to homeschooling success. Why? Well, we begin by providing a free self-assessment pairing these parents with the perfect curriculum for them and their child's needs. But we don't just stop there. For just $10 a month, these parents can gain access to resources and materials tailored specifically to them and their child. This provides to these parents only what they need. And because they can work through the program at their own pace, they find only what they need, only when they need it. And that is the recipe to success here at H2 Only. Only what you need, only when you need it. Homeschool Help Only. Thank you for your time.
According to the Environmental Protection Agency, 20% of water usage in America is spent on showering alone. In places like California that suffer from severe droughts, having enough water to drink, let alone enough water to shower with, is a concern. My name is Sierra Nagy, and my team is Shower Right. Shower Right believes that access to water is a human right, which is why we've invented a new method of water conservation, the Shower Right shower head. Traditional water-saving shower heads function by reducing the gallons per minute. This often leads to reduced water pressure, longer, and less satisfying showers. Shower Right instead uses powerful sensor-based technology, which will automatically turn off the water during idle time, reducing the amount of water that's going to be wasted. Shower Right also comes with an application that allows you to track your water usage, estimate your savings, as well as a timer function that's great for parents that are looking to enforce budget and environmentally friendly habits for their children. The installation process is very similar to a traditional traditional shower head and will be very quick. Shower Right is also going to be very appealing to the commercial industry, particularly hotels, dorms, and gyms that are looking to save money on their water and electricity bills. Shower Right is going to have the average industry markup of about 50% and will retail for $250. We feel that this price is fair to both consumers and investors, as we've calculated that for a 4-person family, the Shower Right system will save a staggering 7,200 gallons of water and $131 a year. That means that the Shower Right system will have completely paid itself off in less than 2 years. Shower Right will give families the ability to exercise more control over their finances, as well as an opportunity to Thank you.
My name is Victor Schultz, and my idea is called the Zip Screen. It is a fully adjustable window screen that can fit into any window. It is adaptable, portable, and fits to a window of any size. Window screens are very important. They're a necessary feature of every house. They're the barrier between the outdoors and the indoors. It is a very necessary feature to have in your home. I live in Hicks Dormitory, and from other men of Hicks, we know how important window screens are. When it's summer and it's hot, if the windows are open, it's manageable. But if the windows are closed, you got to deal with sweltering heat. And also, if the windows are open without a screen, onslaught of mosquitoes and tree debris and other nonsense. My idea solves that. So, adjustable screens have been on the market for a while now, and they involve two overlapping frames that extend along one another to fill an opening. Mine innovates on that idea because it only covers a horizontal adjustability. Mine adjusts horizontally and vertically. Mine takes the conventional design of the two overlapping screens and innovates on that by adding a telescoping frame and a special reel system that reels the screen in. My special reeling system for the screen allows for a fabric screen to be pulled taut to prevent bunching up at one end or wrinkles throughout. That way it can be adjusted without inhibiting the view through the screen. This is a completely new idea and has never been implemented before, so I will have total market superiority. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Caroline Dawson, and my business is Safe and Tasty, a food allergy-friendly food truck. I am creating this business for people with food allergies that often feel uncomfortable eating out due to cross-contamination and lack of food safety. I've been dealing with multiple severe food allergies since birth and never eaten out before except once at Disney World after hearing of their great food allergy-friendly reputation and talking to the chef where I ate. I experienced a delayed reaction indicating cross-contamination. This means the food was still exposed to allergens due to lack of safe food preparation. My target market would include people of all ages that have food allergies. My target market would include 13 million Americans that have food allergies, 14 million of these people having more than one food allergy. I also foresee an even larger market for people who have the desire to eat healthy, fresh, and high-quality food and that are simply tired of regretting all of those McDonald's and Chipotle runs. I would like to test run my food truck at my current part-time job, Sorghel Orchards, where they have an entire store dedicated to food allergy-friendly products. This would be a great place to drive initial customer interest and test run before scaling throughout the U.S. through events and catering opportunities. My food truck would exclude 14 different common allergens, such as peanuts, wheat, dairy, and eggs, just to name a few. Some example menu items could be a seasoned turkey burger stuffed with peppers, spicy oven-baked sweet potato fries, and roasted cauliflower soup. Although prices might be slightly higher, you pay for the quality of service and food that make it worthwhile. This also allows us to donate a portion of our profits to food allergy research so that maybe one day we can live in a food allergy-free world. I'm both prepared and excited to help people with food allergies change the way they view eating out. Safe, tasty, and allergy-friendly. Thank you.
Thank you, contestants. So I'm looking here. Professor Smith and Lynn and Logan, are you in the house? They must already be in the room. So, judges, when you're finished, if you'll follow Professor Smith to the room, the deliberation room, will get you ready for the check presentation. But in the meantime, I'm not going to keep you hanging. We have some interesting things. So the first thing is it's time to vote for fan favorite. So all you have to do is point your camera at the QR code. It should take you right to the page with the instructions. We have not forgotten you at home. If you look right below the video, you'll see the QR code and a link so you too can vote. Vote for your favorite. Do not vote often. Just vote once. Okay. It sounds like there's a lull, so hopefully you voted. So I have a special treat. Oh, we haven't voted yet. Well, you guys are going to be split. It's going to be very interesting what happens over in this section of the room.
We'll find out.
Now have we voted? Kiefer, get your people under control here. All right, now I have a special treat for you, right, guys? We're ready? All right, you ready for this? This is good. So, in class this semester, I had a student, Ethan David. He was presenting, and he happened to mention he had a particular skill. So, I've asked him to join us, and Ethan's a sophomore, entrepreneurship major, and he actually competes with this skill. So, there's a picture of him in case you can't see him, you know. All right. And I will start the music, and then we will do this thing. I'm so excited. Fan favorite. All right. An extra prize for someone who can come up and do his exact routine. Any takers? All right. I can't even make it come back up, so that's phenomenal. Thank you, Ethan. Just awesome. Awesome. All right. So, we have some swag we want to give out here. So, we're going to start with, so it looks like we have Entrepreneurship at Grove City College blankets. These are awesome. Yeah. All right.
We're warming up the crowd.
Swag time. Swag time. All right. Is it anyone's birthday today? Anyone? Anyone? So who had a birthday close to today? Maybe this week. It looks like we have Anna.
Anna, when was your birthday?
November 15th. Anyone? Oh, wait, we have another one here. The 13th. Oh.
Courtney? Tomorrow!
Happy birthday!
Want to give her a party gift. That's good.
E and I, where we celebrate your birth. Okay, so the next one. You guys ready? Yeah. Did anyone run a lemonade? Oh, seriously? All right. All right, so let's give out some. We're going to get to the tote bags. Peter.
Prove it.
Prove it.
No, just kidding. Got some more.
Karis has, it looks like Karis over here. It looks like, oh my goodness. I love that you were little young entrepreneurs. I can picture it now. You do some tote bags? We have some tote bags in there too. Goodness, we're going to run out of prizes before we get through all the slides. Who knew we had so many enterprising young kids? Lindsay Cummings had a lemonade stand. Not surprising at all. Look at all of them. I love it.
Anyone else?
Huh? We ready for the next one?
Hot dog stand. There we go.
Yes, Ellie. Do we have any? Oh yeah, we have some tote bags. Padfolio just went. Okay, we have tote bags left. Let's see what else we have here. Who owns a domain? Do we have anyone who owns a domain? Looks like Jansen. Oh, we have a couple of domains. All right, raise it high.
Luke Gilligan right here.
Luke has, I know Luke has one.
Collier owns IneedADate.com. There you are, Collier.
Collier, oh, that was me.
Here we go. Anyone else?
All right, everyone's
Anson owns a domain.
Over here.
And Liam Grossman owns a domain. Anyone else? Did we miss anyone?
Okay, looks like we have some more left.
We do.
Next one. Have you ever sold anything online? I expect some hands here. Looks like we've got some more hands.
What'd you sell?
Oh my gosh, we may run out of tote bags, so limited quantities.
We're going to find out what they sold.
Yeah, let's find out. Okay,
what
we're
did
going
you sell?
Clothes.
Clothes. How about that? Well, here's something to put your clothes in. All right? We need some more. What'd you sell?
Lacrosse equipment.
Lacrosse equipment.
Lacrosse equipment. All right.
Ella, what did you sell?
Also clothes.
Also clothes.
Also clothes.
All right.
Noting
Very
a
good.
trend.
We got some over here. Emma, go on over there.
Legos. Put together or
shoes and Legos? Shoes made out of Legos? Oh,
interesting.
All right. Cool. Will, what'd you sell? What's that? Tell us about Bionicles.
Bionicles. They were a very cool, futuristic toy that you could build your own things. They're awesome.
That's incredible. That deserves a bag.
That's incredible.
Right here. What'd you sell?
Like old phones.
Old phones. All right.
Hopefully you marketed better than that, though.
Like your mom, like your mom and dad's phone while they were using it. No. All right, here we go. What'd you sell?
I sold clothes.
You sold clothes.
Clothes.
All right,
That's
your
very
husband's
popular.
clothes. All right. Do we have any? I think we're out of parting gifts.
Are we out?
All right.
Okay, that's okay. That was our last question. So we'll give you a quick break, but don't go far because our judges should be in shortly and we will find out the winners. welcome back. Our judges are here. I don't know if that was happiness or sadness. I don't know. There's a lot of emotion.
There are still a lot of votes coming in for the fan favorite, so we haven't heard that check yet.
Okay, so who's ready to hear some results? So we're going to start with the special award that I told you about from the Grove City Foundation. And since Doreen couldn't be here tonight, she reviewed recordings of everyone's pitches in the social category. And her only criteria was, what idea do we think would best impact our local community here in Grove City? And it's a $250 prize. Outside of the other prizes, it's a special prize. So, Doreen.
Hello, Grove City College elevator pitch contestants. My name is Doreen Powell, and I'm joining you on behalf of the Grove City Foundation to announce this year's Social Impact Award winner. I'm excited to announce that this year's winner of the award and the $250 prize is Logan Richardson.
Gonna take a leap. Love it. So obviously Doreen isn't here, so I've asked her stunt double, Kyle English, who's the Executive Director of the Community Foundation of Western PA and Eastern Ohio, to present the check. Up. Cheesy smiles. All right. Congratulations.
Let's go over this.
Okay, so next we are going to continue on in this vein for the social category. Do we have a handheld for the judges to announce? Can we grab a handheld?
Check. Hello. Hello. There we go. All right. So we're going to announce the winners of the social enterprise category. So I believe that we have them in order here.
Third place. Logan, don't go very far. You get another check.
We'll do it afterwards.
We'll also do some pictures afterwards, so don't go far.
Okay. Yep. Okay, hi everybody. So for second place, I first would like to just personally commend this person on perfecting the art of storytelling and demonstrating an enormous amount of courage. The award goes to Molly McCommons.
Now for first place in the social enterprise category, Peter Judge.
All right, that was pretty exciting there. So we're ready to announce the winners of the commercial enterprise category, and I believe, who do we have? Okay, so we have fifth and fourth. Yes.
So moving on to the commercial enterprise category. In 5th place, Mark Wilhelm, Epaulet. Fourth place in the commercial enterprise category, Shelton Brower, H2 only.
Okay, and third place goes to Caroline Dawson. Back to me again. Pardon? Okay, and second place goes to Micah Fasikas.
Okay, the winner, $500 check, Madeline Fry, Greener Packaging.
Before we announce fan favorite, can we get another round of applause for our judges, please? Okay, now it was your turn to judge. So Logan, can you tell us who won our fan favorite?
Absolutely. So in a very contested race with nearly 300 votes total in the entirety of them, we have Gus Minato, Vibe.
Good job. Excellent job to the entire field. You guys, this was a strong competition, so kudos to you and congratulations. The last acknowledgement I want to make is you all. What an awesome audience, so congratulations! So thank you so much. If my winners with the checks, if you can stick around, we're going to probably do a group picture. And otherwise, just enjoy your night. And one assignment from your professor here is do something to make the world a better place. One thing tomorrow. Okay? Thanks so much. Have a good night. Good night.